We came into this competition looking for the future star of television. During the auditions, some were shy, some froze, but some were fearless. After the daunting selection process, it was the kids who chose us as their mentors. Meet Elysa, Aizul, and Inez.
Inez, the smart and loving 8-year-old girl, chose Lizanne, and the pair stormed their way to a winning start.
Do not underestimate the sweet 5-year-old Elysa. She's bold and fearless. With Aisha's mentoring, Team Elysa surprised everyone when she won the challenge with Agilatani.
Meet Aizul Daniel, a bubbly but dauntless 8-year-old who chose Roshan as his mentor. His passion and determination matched with Roshan's drive to win makes him a front runner.
Another wacky challenge awaits us when the kids need to do a vlog with Dominic Matteo.
So I enjoyed especially the shark dance that Elysa had me doing. That was probably my favourite.
It was time to test our partnership and loyalty when we were told, the mentors that is, that the mentees were going to be swapped.
The task is to conduct a radio interview with our world champion Azizul Hasni Awang and Fatihah Mustafa.
How was your feeling when you were chosen to represent Malaysia?
It's so amazing to be interviewed by Inez. I think she's doing the best out of the three.
Up next, the press conference challenge with Soul Campbell. Inez definitely put Soul in the hot seat.
Is there a reason why you left first?
I started to get very uncomfortable.
But it was Daniel who stole the show. His bravery in bombarding Soul with question after question and more questions got him the win.
In the penultimate challenge, 3 points up for grab, Team Elysa and Team Aizul went neck to neck in the ultimate race battle that television has ever seen. In the end, it's Team Elysa who crossed the finish line first.
And tonight, we will crown the winner of Small World Season 1.
No one's gonna know who will it be because the decision is on the audience's hand.
And this is gonna be one epic finale.
And the winner is... So I'm here today and I have heard on the grapevine that Roshan is the best coach. Now I have to say I've heard that from Roshan himself, so I've got to see if that's true. I'm here today to do a meet and greet with the Small World kids, so insert this dramatic slow-mo video of me. Today, this is your toughest mission yet.
So when Danny first told us the challenge that our protégés were about to go through, well, let's just say I was a bit worried.
We were excited, I think. I can't speak for the rest, but I was because yeah, it was something easy that Inez could do.
So the moment Danny mentioned that Daniel has to get on stage, present, ask questions, handle a live crowd, I was like, wow. I was nervous at first, but then something deep down inside told me, this is perfect. This is what Daniel is all about.
For the final challenge, the mentees will have to host a meet and greet session with Danny Mills. The fans will cast their vote on who they think was the best MC. 2 points will be awarded to the winner of this challenge.
Inez, the challenge for today is...
Quite interesting. I think, Daniel, this is your challenge, you know.
You are going to have the exciting task of...
You're going to be up on stage with Danny.
We are going to have a meet and greet.
being an MC at an event. And you've got a special guest.
Oh God.
You have to introduce him to the crowd. There's going to be a lot of people seated over here. Okay? So don't need to worry, because all you have to do is just talk to Danny.
What I coached Inez to do for the meet and greet session is she had to come in with a good introduction of the person that she's gonna be meeting and greeting. So they're here to meet Danny Mills, and you have a couple of questions that you're gonna ask Danny Mills.
Do you know what an MC is, or the host of an event?
Like talking in front of other people.
Yeah, talking in front of people, that's right.
Because this morning I watched like a video that Ellen made up
Ah, Ellen. You watch Ellen DeGeneres. She's actually one of the best around.
First thing you have to do is introduce Danny onto stage.
What you have to do during a meet and greet is to hype the crowd up. Number one, hype the crowd up.
The body of your show today is Danny Mills. Okay? And you are Ellen. I decided that, okay, look, let's just sit down and try and give her some sort of structure. All right, kids like structure and routine to a certain extent. And you'll come onto stage, and then it'll be your turn to say hello.
Okay.
So you can say hello however you want. How would you like to say hello to everybody watching you?
I have no idea.
Pretend you have a mic now. And just say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
You just introduce yourself. How would you introduce yourself?
This is Daniel. Aizul, Daniel.
You can come up with 3 questions to ask Danny Mills.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't have to be more than that.
So you just introduce everybody, tell them your name and how old you are, and maybe how you're feeling.
I don't have ideas.
Okay, cool. My advice to Daniel was very simple. I knew he could hold a meet and greet session for Danny Mills. Deep down inside, he'd be confident enough to be on stage. It was just trying to get him to understand that he'd be good at it.
You are in charge. Okay, you are in charge of the whole situation.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So you're captain of that ship.
You can, if you want, you can go like, "Are you guys ready?" Can you do that? And they're going to go, "Yeah." Okay, and then you're going to say, "Louder, are you guys ready?" Yeah.
When you were watching Ellen, what did she say when she calls people, invites people onto the stage?
So scared to tell it out.
You're so what?
Scared to tell it out.
Why?
It's so scary.
How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm a bit nervous because I'm doing a dance again. I'm never as the Big Sam dance and then now it's...
Oh, you were nervous doing the Big Sam dance, and now you feel nervous doing this. I took years or several attempts at doing it over and over again until I became fully comfortable, and even after 12 years today, I still get nervous when I go onto stage and address people, because you're talking to strangers, people you don't know. So, yeah, as you can guess, I was worried for her.
Because there will be a lot of people sitting down me and then watching me.
I'm gonna admit this, I'm gonna be the first to say this. What you're doing today is a very brave thing, Elysa.
You want the Celebrity MasterChef Challenge?
He did?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Okay, he
So
can
cool.
tell this.
Pretend you're meeting me for the first time. What questions would you ask me if you knew I was in Malaysia for a month?
When I talk to people, I get scared too. I'm also very nervous, so don't worry, you're not the only one.
So I heard you won the Celebrity MasterChef Challenge. Did you expect to win it?
Okay. Where did you go when you were staying in Malaysia?
Yeah. The places you visited?
Before I start on my questions, I'm gonna play with him a game.
Okay.
It's called like, which one do you like?
So, you're gonna introduce Danny Mills. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Danny Mills. Please put your hands together for our guest today, Danny Mills. So you're gonna ask the people to clap for him.
You're gonna go up on stage and you're gonna ask everyone how they're doing.
How many questions we are gonna do?
You are probably just gonna ask him one question. And then you can, the only question asking, can, no problem. No problem. You only want to ask 6. You don't even need to ask 6 questions.
So you're going to start with the game first, and then you can launch into the questions.
Okay.
So you can break the ice a little bit with Danny Mills, and then you can be comfortable as well on stage.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's a really good idea, Inez.
What I would do is, do you want to, like how I asked you, louder, 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 would you like to say, so how are you doing? And they go like, you go, you guys have to be louder. Do you want to do that?
See, the rest we will make sure, yeah, I get, and there you go, I get it. So this is what Elysa's gonna do, and this is what we're not gonna do.
Have you ever had to fight for the shower room after the match? Okay, you know what? I think that's a very good question. I've never heard anyone ask that question before, so I think you can be the first.
Okay. The people are the candy cane, and him is the gummy bear.
Oh, can I see the candy cane?
There are going to be people sitting over here. They'll want to ask Danny some questions of their own.
So what your job is to make sure that it happens in a row. Accordingly, or you have to coordinate it. That's a big word. Do you know what coordinate means? Make sure you're the boss. You're going to tell people what to do and what not to do. So you are in charge. Who's in charge?
I'm in charge.
Exactly, you're in charge.
Inez,
Yeah.
I think you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so the game, 4
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
And then after that, you can say, all right, fans, all right, guys, do you have any questions for Danny Mills?
I'm gonna pick one by one.
Okay. When do you want to do the prank?
My plan was to scare the living daylights out of Daniel. No, I'm just kidding. I got him up on stage, asked him to scream and shout, just jump and let it all out.
Just jump. Oh, don't jump too much. Maybe it's not the safest thing. Okay, do you want to just walk around the place? Just walk around the place.
I just told Daniel, just jump, scream, just get out, whatever it's that's in you that's making you nervous. And I would tell that to anybody who's going to get on stage as well. Just do that, do something silly, scream, just belt it out.
Look at everybody.
Look as loud as I can.
Yes.
Look as loud as I can.
And you're gonna talk to everybody here and smile. Ellen, remember Ellen? Ellen. Okay, you wanna read it?
Hello, my name is Elysa. I just turned 6 years old. I am excited to be here. How is everyone feeling today?
Cool. You got this, right?
Yeah.
You got this.
Don't forget to thank Danny for being in Malaysia and thank
Daniel.
Daniel. Thank yourself. Okay. And thank everyone who's joined.
Easy as pie.
Hi, that's right.
I'm happy to introduce my friend Danny Mills.
Danny Mills, clap your hands. And whenever you want people to clap your hands, just say, clap your hands. Make some noise. Clap your hands.
When you get nervous, I want you to
Be a chatterbox.
louder.
Be a chatterbox.
And then you're going to have a little prank for him, which we can save it for later. Surprise everybody. Let's not show it now.
You got this, right? Okay.
We are ready.
This is where the Mantees stand. Inez lead Elysa by a single point. All is not lost for Daniel, as a win for the Chatterbox will level him on points with Inez. The great battle is next.
Before Inez took the stage, I can't lie to you, but I was a little bit nervous for her because anyone would be nervous. She's like my own daughter, right? If she went on stage and I wasn't there to help her, any parent would be nervous. So yeah, but you know what? I have faith in Inez and I know she can do it.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming. Yes! I love the energy. Woo-hoo! All right, I would like to welcome my mentee, Inez, to come on stage. She's a hardcore football fan. And she's going to kick off the first session of the meet and greet with Danny Mills. Take it away, girl.
Hello, everybody. I know all you Danny Mills fans are here, so are you ready to see Danny Mills? Yeah! I can't hear you! Yeah! Okay, let's welcome Danny Mills!
Inez did a marvelous job in hyping the crowd up. So number 1, she did it right.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So before I'm going to start my questions, I'm going to play with you a game.
I think I should come down here.
Okay. Okay, this game is called, you have to choose somebody. Like, I'm going to ask you a team, then you choose one team.
Okay.
The first team is Leeds or Liverpool.
Leeds. That's not even a question.
Do you like Roshan or me?
Well, you, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna start my questions, okay?
Her questions were pretty spot on for Danny Mills. I think She did a great job with the questions.
Have you had to fight for a shower room before, when after a match? When it was after a match?
Fight for a shower?
Yeah.
No, I was the tough guy. It was like, everybody, out of the way, I'm first.
Alright.
I've got to wash my hair.
So I heard you won the Celebrity MasterChef Challenge, right? Did you expect, were you like happy that you won it?
Do you know what? I came second.
Wow.
I was cheated.
Wow.
I think in the final I was cheated. It was the BBC got it completely right. I should have won. It was not fair, and I want a rematch.
There was one question she asked Danny, who he'd rather play for, and she had a list of managers.
Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, Arsene Wenger, Antonio Conte, or Jose Mourinho?
Now, good questions, good question. This might be controversial, but I would play for Jose Mourinho.
Good boy, Danny. I know you would.
Why do you pick Jose Mourinho?
It's a tough crowd, isn't it? Tough crowd.
And Inez, you can't win them all, okay? So Jose it is.
Can you tell me why did you wear a full suit to do the bungee jumping?
Because I was told to, and you should always do as you're told. Always do what your parents say, and film crew, and producers.
Okay, and I would like to thank you, Danny.
When it came down to the Q&A with the audience, she did a vibrant job.
And I know some of you listeners want to ask Danny some questions. So who are ready to ask Danny some questions?
She didn't show 1 ounce of stress. And I should learn that from her.
Who wants to ask the first question?
Oh, they're all shy. Do you know why? Because you're so good, they're all scared. They're all scared that they're not as good as you.
I thought that Inez did super well out there. I mean, that girl could do anything if she put her mind to it. So Inez did an amazing job. And I really think that she's a winner already by just going up there by herself and taking charge of the moment and focusing on her task. For that age, I think she nailed it.
Thank you very much. Fabulous. Tough act to follow. Inez was first up. I thought she was absolutely brilliant. Very, very confident. Obviously done a lot of preparation. Thought about it very, very carefully. Great delivery. Great interaction with the audience. I mean, a really professional performance. I think she's got a big future.
Very impressed by the maturity of the girl.
She made the crowd feel very comfortable. She seemed to have good chemistry with Danny on stage.
She didn't seem to be like intimidated at all.
I thought she did very, very well.
She was like really, really brave.
Very comfortable, very confident at her age, and just did really well.
I expected it from her because I've seen her do this at her aunt's wedding. She was the MC, so I wasn't surprised. I knew she could do this.
We were lucky to have Inez go first, and Inez absolutely blew it out of the water. She was really good. Just so that Elysa could see that, okay, look, this is how it's done. And look, Inez can do it, so I can do it too.
And then the gummy bear. Aww. And then my gummy bear.
Okay, cool. I think Elysa will do all right. She's very soft-spoken, so I'm glad there's a mic, so she will still be shy. But, you know, I think if she's got the script and she's got her little prank and all that planned, yeah, I think she'll be able to do it.
Hi guys, how's everyone doing today? Whoa, okay, a little bit louder please. Thank you. Okay, my name is Aisha. I'm one of the mentors for the Small World program. So, it is my great pleasure to introduce my protege, Elysa.
So we went onto stage and I said, hey, look, I'm going to be your assistant on stage. I knew that it would help to have somebody you were familiar with on stage. It was good, though, that she had her mum in the crowd. All right, I'll be right here. You can do it. Yeah. See, they're clapping. She kind of froze. And I can't say it was completely unexpected. And I went to her and I said, hey, look, Elysa, maybe this would help if I sat next to you. So I did. I crouched next to her and I tried to coax her. It's so cute. I remember her turning to me. She's holding her paper, her script, and she turned to me and she said,
I don't know what to say.
Then I pointed to the paper. This is what you say.
Hello, my name is Elysa. I just turned 6 years old. I am excited to be here. How is everyone feeling today? I am happy to introduce my friend today, Danny Mills.
Oh. This is better, isn't it? We're the same height now.
Hi, Danny Mills. How are you? Do you like candy?
Of course, but not too much because it's really bad for your teeth. Oh, wow!
She had this little box and she wanted to ask Danny Mills, do you like candy? And he's supposed to say yes, and he opens it and a little spider comes out.
That's evil. I'm old, you can't do that.
Does anybody have any questions for Danny? Please come to the stage, ask questions, and I will give you a candy.
I like that. Bribery.
Danny Mills was great though. He was amazing. He is what we would call a guest or interviewee from heaven. He was fantastic. He helped raise her energy. He helped give her confidence.
But now you look like a proper host in the big chair.
Even though she was very, very scared and nervous, she went through with it. She went through with every single bit. You know, she read her script, albeit slightly slower and quieter. After a while, I think she got a little bit comfortable and she felt at home. And the crowd was very, very supportive. You know, you could tell that they wanted her to do it. They wanted to give her as much encouragement.
Just 2 questions. The first one is really trivial.
She said one question. He's not listened. Should we send him off? Should we kick him off? No, oh, you're too nice.
Elysa came prepared because she knew that she was going to meet somebody, a guest. So she thought, okay, and it's worked in previous episodes, she'll come with a little gift.
Thank you very much, Danny. Here is a present for you.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta give her props. She was scared, she didn't run off stage. She stood there and she finished it off.
Thank you to all the fans. You have been great. Thank you.
I mean, Elysa, how cute was Elysa? The youngest by far. I mean, a little bit shy to start with, but worked with it, knew what she wanted to do, was smiling, played a trick on me. I mean, again, was just absolutely brilliant, and I'm sure the audience absolutely loved her.
It's amazing, actually, because I've seen adults who just have frozen up and not said a word and just walked off stage. And for a girl of her age to do exceptionally well, it's just truly amazing.
I think she did really well for her age at 6 years old to be in front of the entire crowd and to ask questions and have a smile on the face. I think she did so well.
To be honest, when I was 6 years old, I couldn't even go up on stage, to be honest. I think she really got the crowd together.
As she grows older, I think she's going to be a really good host.
That resilience is amazing in seeing a child on stage in front of so many adults.
You know, I think overall her performance, I'm definitely going to vote for her.
Well, today's challenge was a little bit challenging for her, especially being on stage. I was very proud that she pulled through, of course, with the help of Aisha, and also Danny Mills was very, very kind with her.
Lastly, Mr. Chatterbox, Aizul Daniel, takes center stage.
Just before he took the stage, he was running around, he was looking for his parents, his sisters, his family, his friends. I called him over, I asked him just to sit down. He literally sat on me. Just was joking around with him, playing some games, and I just helped him relax. He was relaxed, and he went up on stage.
The boy I'm going to introduce to you is a young man by the name of Daniel. He's extremely brave, he's extremely chatty. His code word is, I'm a chatterbox.
Be a chatterbox was my code word, or rather code for Daniel whenever he got nervous. Just before he took the stage, I said, be the boss, be the man.
Put your hands together for Daniel. We're going to showcase our secret handshake / boom boom pow. Over to you, Daniel.
Hi everyone, my name is Daniel. Thank you for joining us. How you doing? I would like to introduce Danny Mills to the stage.
What a great name you've got, by the way.
Thank you.
You have no idea how proud I feel of Daniel. I mean, no one will make fun of Danny Mills and his lack of hair.
Did you used to have hair?
The moment he did that, he won the crowd, they started laughing, I started laughing.
When I was about your age, I did. My hair started to fall out when I was about 18. Really young. Really. So I've been, if you look at all the pictures that some of the fans have brought in, there's not a single picture with me ever with hair.
And he went on from there, and I'm so proud of him.
What is your favorite music?
Oh, I see. This is going to be really embarrassing. I am absolutely rubbish at music. My kids do all the music. If ever I have a party, they do all our playlists. But yesterday, day before it came out, I got an email and I got really excited. Kylie Minogue is coming to Leeds. You won't know who Kylie Minogue is, but when I was your age, I had a little bit of a crush. And in fact, now I'm 40, I've still got a little bit of a crush on Kylie Minogue. So Kylie is up there.
When Daniel asked for the pen, I was like, wow, are you going to write down questions, Daniel? Are you going to take notes when you're on stage? That's really professional. So that's what I thought he was going to do.
I'll choose who will ask the questions for Danny Mills.
But no, he turned into the boss. He took the pen and he started pointing at people.
You.
Oh, I like it.
And I was like, wow, hashtag the boss, man. No more shy, Daniel. This is hashtag danger, Daniel.
Now you. One in the red.
Oh, we can boo him because he's got Man United shirt. Boo!
Damn!
Now, I would like to introduce my mother.
I think the world finally saw Daniel. He was such a confident young man. He cracked jokes. He put his mum on the spot. He had to overcome a lot in terms of being shy, stage fright. I'm so proud of him for what he's done.
Thank you all for coming here. You have been a great audience.
What a great bunch of kids, by the way. Fantastic.
Thank you.
I really was about to cry. Aisha came up to me and I was like, I really was about to cry because I was so happy. Such a confident young man. We saw Daniel. Daniel the showman. Daniel the stage man.
Daniel, aka the Chatterbox, a lot of preparation, obviously listened to Roshan, tried to throw a few jokes in there, a little bit of comedy, was brilliant, was confident, great delivery, spoke very, very clearly.
I think he was pretty good for his age especially. He did pretty well there. He was brave enough and very spontaneous.
He did very well and he's really brave and really funny actually.
For me, the boy's performance is very supportive. He has a talent.
I think he did really well today. Considering where he started from, today he was awesome. I think he got over his stage fright.
Nothing to choose between all three of them. I'm glad I haven't got to choose and it's down to the audience.
While Danny collects the votes, someone was trying to give the voters some direction.
Roshan, I know your secret, okay? Okay, it's an open secret.
He went on the stage and then he said, yeah, vote for my boy, vote for my boy.
Just be as honest as you can. Remember, Daniel.
Great, of course, you want people to vote for your protege, right? He did it with Aglantani too.
I've supported you from day one. It's Daniel's birthday. That's a lie. It's not Daniel's birthday. But if you can just do this one thing for me, just say he's the winner. That's it.
Every single time he does that.
You paid Daddy Mills to vote for you, to vote for Daniel? Roshan, I'm so disappointed in you.
Roshan.
I gotta keep track on you, man.
Elysa and Aisha, don't hate the player, hate the game. Do you remember when you used Google to get questions for Sam Allardyce and David James?
So I actually have a collection of jokes in my phone.
So let's check with my good friend Google and see what we can come up with, okay?
Was that legal? Was that nice? No. So you don't get to complain.
So, will Roshan's tactics work? We'll find out soon enough. The votes are in. Danny is putting his mathematical brain to work. Who do the fans think will walk away with the win?
I think Daniel was very good.
Aizul. She's gonna win.
For me, it'll be Inez. I think she's good, composed, and also very clear.
And Elysa, yeah, she's very good as well. I think it's out of them two.
My vote will go for Inez because I think she was good.
I'll say Inez will probably come out on top, but we'll find out after the voting.
What an amazing challenge. I think these kids have all done so well. Massive round of applause for each and every one of them. Absolutely brilliant. It's so close in the voting. I am so glad I had nothing to do with choosing who had to win. But today's challenge has been won by just one vote. And the winner is...
I am confident that Daniel has done well.
Losing is one thing and winning is another.
I think it's hard to tell. I think they probably would score better than, get more votes than Elysa.
I thought the three of them, all three of them, these spirited kids did super well.
I'm still proud of her. You know what? She still went ahead and did it.
Come on, boy.
Elysa.
Woo!
I was surprised, yes, and of course very proud of her and of all the three kids. I think they did wonderful.
I won't lie, I was taken by surprise when he said Elysa's name. I really was.
You know, I'm not surprised at all that Elysa won because she did great up there. She had bravery.
Elysa won. I was like, oh my God, so cute. I was so happy for her.
With that win, Elysa leapfrogs Inez to the top with 9 points, securing his status as Small World Season 1 champion. Time for Danny to make it official.
The overall winner has now leapfrogged everybody else. So the overall winner is also Elysa. Woo! Congratulations! You've won!
And I think the crowd gave her the votes because they wanted to give her further encouragement and also because that she was faced with a fear.
If you've seen her growth since episode 1, that girl has definitely grown in bravery and confidence.
Brave at the fact that a young girl her age able to stand up in front of a bunch of strangers, grab a mic, do a good job.
And instead of backing down and deciding not to do it, she had decided to step up and continue and overcome it.
I think Elysa is due that win because it takes a lot to stand up in front of a crowd, let alone be a 5-year-old and just pull it off, and she did it. So yeah.
Great job, Elysa.
So these two guys as well, and girls, absolutely amazing. I think you'll all agree they have got a huge future in television. Roshan, watch out. They are after your job, and it won't be long.
The toughest thing I had to do was to console my own mentee, to console Inez about her loss. And it wasn't pleasant at all watching her cry. I cried. I mean, I feel the pain of the loss, of course. And I kind of thought I let her down a little bit.
A long time ago, I took part in a contest as well. I didn't win it, but I never gave up on my dreams, and I'm here today. You've got to promise me you will do the same?
Yes, I will. Promise. I will do the same.
You sound so cool when you talk like that. Super punch!
He has grown so much. He has learned so much. He made new friends. I can see him interacting with all the crew and the adults, and I can see him, you know, just coming out and being himself.
I like the way she has bonded with the other two kids as well, Aizul and Elysa. And at least she gets a glimpse of what the TV industry is like.
The whole family, we are all really, really proud of her, especially to see her grow in being more brave and the way she socialized with everyone.
He's gonna miss this very much. He's gonna miss the crew so much, seriously. But yes, I think I'm proud of him, his dad is proud of him, and I think the crew is proud of him as well.
I think Inez did pretty well today. I wish she had ended on a better note.
Of course, I think she's a bit young. When she's older, if she decides to pursue further, we will definitely give her our full support. Yes.
Hi, I'm Elysa and I'm a winner of Small World.
Zile eu alerg, iar mile pe Maidan pentru tine, să-ți dau un dar cel mai de preț, dar fără niciun ban, iar sunt inutile, numai tu știi, gheal, să-mi dai aripile, în Jamaica sau în Chile, inima face bom, numai pentru tine, numai pentru tine. N-ai răspuns la telefon, no problem, te scot pe balcon și o să vezi cu ochii tăi cum ți-aduc flori un camion și îți cânt așa cu chitara mea. Dacă nici așa nu-ți place, ea mai zboară în Panama, ce pana mea. Mai zboară în Panama, zboară ce pana mea. Mai zboară în Panama, hai mai zboară. Chile, eu am dat jos. Oricum, baby, nu erau de folos. Mi-e dor de tine, sunt întors pe dos. Dar ca să ajung la tine, trebuie să iau pe jos. La ce ne folosesc banii? Dacă tu-mi dai iubire și zi de zar eu cu tine, și o să avem gheal, o iubire ca în filme. O iubire ca în filme. N-ai răspuns la telefon, no problem, te scot pe balcon și o să vezi cu ochii tăi cum ți-aduc flori un camion și îți cânt așa cu chitara mea. Dacă nici așa nu-ți place, ea mai zboară în Panama, ce pana mea. Mai zboară în Panama, zboară ce pana mea. Mai zboară în Panama. Oh no, baby girl, hai vino-ncoa. Am dragoste la mine, o dau la schimb cu a ta. Baby girl, dragostea mea.
You know, everyone did an amazing job.
Super proud of what Daniel did from start to finish. I've seen him grow.
And I hope that this is the beginning for her.
Elysa, congratulations. Inez, Daniel, congratulations to you too, because you guys are winners as well.
It's a fairy tale story.
You guys did amazing too, so I'm proud of everybody. Well done, guys!
Panama, ce pana mea. Mai